You might have seen posts claiming that Australia can't recognise a Palestinian state because it would breach international law. But this is not true. Australia can recognise Palestine, just like the 147 other UN member states who already do. The argument against recognition often points to something called the Montevideo Convention, a treaty signed in 1933 by states in the Americas to assert their independence after colonial rule. According to the Montevideo Convention, to be recognised as a state, an entity should have four things: a permanent population, a defined territory, a functioning government, and the ability to enter relations with other states. Some people claim that Palestine doesn't tick all these boxes and therefore can't be recognised as a state. Now, aside from the fact that it's debatable that Palestine doesn't satisfy the Montevideo criteria, international law experts say that they've always been interpreted and applied flexibly. The reality is, recognition isn't based on some strict legal checklist. It's a political decision made by each state. And in Palestine's case, the vast majority of UN members do recognise statehood, and it's treated as a state by the UN. Now, there are a few circumstances where recognising a state could breach international law, namely when it involves a state breaking away from another recognised state, as this could constitute intervening in the internal affairs of another state. For example, it might breach international law if existing states recognise New South Wales as a state separate from Australia, or California from the US, as that would breach the legal principle of sovereignty. But as the international community doesn't recognise Palestine as being part of Israel, recognising a Palestinian state doesn't violate Israel's sovereignty, as Israel doesn't have any legal claim over that territory. So no, recognising Palestine doesn't breach international law. Recognition has been and continues to be a political choice for each individual state.